Hello and welcome back to Sunrider Liberation Day. Right, that one's had its shields. Okay, I need to use Shut Off on that one and on that one. So that means that one's not covered by any shield defenses at all, so we can start laying into it. And just for the hell of it, shield jam. Shield jam. They are insanely tough sons of bitches. It's ridiculous dodge chances. Okay. At the moment, it's more important that she gets the hits than she tries to go into awaken mode. Alright. Lasers. Pulse lasers. Damn it. Son of a bitch is still up. Assault cannons. Good. Alright, that's one down. Now for number 2. For a start, push him over there. Push him over there. Pull him to there. Nice! Alright. She's still got Sentinel up, so she can afford to double tap him with kinetic strikes, which are probably going to miss. Okay, one of them got through. That's reasonable. And his missile defenses are so damn strong that it's not even worth trying that. %81 lasers. Fire. Good. Could kill the goddamn nightmare. Well, if we could take out 2 nightmares in one turn, that would be shockingly useful. Kari, move up. Melee strike. Melee strike. Okay. It's badly damaged. Which we might just be able to punch through. Yes! Haha! Okay. We've only got... Admittedly, I'm worried about what it's going to do since I couldn't disable it this turn, but... Let's take out this bomber, because at the moment he's sitting there not doing much, but... might as well take him out of the equation. I realise it's probably going to require the friggin' Vanguard cannon to kill that bloody thing. Whatever the hell it is. I'm half expecting it to throw, some sort of super nuke that hits the Sunrider and kills everything around it and leaves the Sunrider with like 2 health. Purely because that's the kind of thing that the twisted minds at Love in Space would come up with. Incidentally, guys, I hope you realise I only insult you like this because I care. I maintain that you do make good games, albeit ones with some incredibly frustrating difficulty spikes. Oh, balls. Counterattacks from 4 sources, actually. No, 5! That's almost the maximum number of counterattacks there could possibly be. But the Nightmare's stupid tough, so it can take it. Ha! Missed her, you bastards. Glad I boosted her evasion. Oh crap. Huh. I was expecting that to be some sort of ultimate super unit, but it may be armoured as hell, but it's actually not that damaging. He said, very surprised. I mean, that's... Yeah, yeah, the gunship isn't even covered by shields. It's right on the edge of the formation. So, alright. Shut off. And aim up. Alright then. Lasers. Everything we've got. Unfortunately, Saga's going down this one. Pulse lasers. Cancel the awakening effect, otherwise you're going to keep taking damage and that's not helpful. 80% hit chance. Nice. Okay, how strong is that son of a bitch's shields? Yeah, stupidly strong. Figured that would be the case. There's not much point casting shield jam, if I'm honest. Draw fire. Kinetic barrage, close range. Damn. I mean, they're all at pretty close range, so they can hit it reasonably effectively. Move it to there. Which will mean it'll at least take counter-attack fire from those two. Probably not enough to kill it, but enough to piss it off. We've actually got the maximum CP at the moment, so I probably ought to use some of it. How long's All Guard good for? In fact, All Guard's worn off, so All Guard. Melee strike, 63%. Come on. Damn it. And again. Don't miss this time. Okay. And yeah, you got nothing left. Okay, this turn she's awakening. I can at least move it out to there. And then back her into the center where it can take some more fire. It's not exactly a great tactic against nightmares, not when they've got so much goddamn armor. Who's got shots left? 100% lasers. Give that base a kinetic volley. So might as well take it out. 70% lasers. Nice. Gunship. Excellent. Right, so we've still got the Falcon, and we've still got those guys, but yes, this battle has now officially swung in our favour. Provided we don't lose anybody crucial on the next turn, we've got this, I think. Because as soon as Solar becomes... yeah, at the beginning of the next turn, I'll have Solar fire a double barrage into him. Meanwhile, Chigara is going to throw a disable at the Falcon, which will shut it down. And because once you're down to one enemy, even if it's a really tough one, you can disable it and then just wail on it. You know, it's not a very friendly tactic, but... So yeah, so we lost one of our support cruisers, which is annoying because those Alliance cruisers are actually pretty useful for medium fire support, and they're pretty good at actually drawing enemy fire away from anything you really care about. So. Alright, end the turn. Okay, good. Haha! Glad I boosted Paladin's evasion. Alright. Quick save. Fire. Fight. I'm gonna have her take out the base. Q. Disable him. Kriska. Kinetic barrage, please. Thank you. Alright. He is disabled, and the first thing I'm going to do is suppress him to reduce his ability to dodge. 63% chance. Actually, we'd start wailing on this guy with missiles, can't we? Because of course he's now got no... Wow! That was a full-strength missile barrage, and it did 6 damage. This guy's hull is armoured like hell. I mean, I probably should start sort of moving to encircle him if I'm just going to keep him... Yeah, if I'm just going to keep him penned in like this. I'm actually going to move... Jesus Christ, kinetic strikes did all of 3 damage. Sunrider, move in. Missile barrage. Jesus. This is one tough son of a bitch. Move her in close. Okay, that's everybody whose shots are worth taking. Covered from suppressive fire, but it still can't move. Kinetic barrage, fire. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Prevent his movement. Thank you. Fire in my lasers. Good. Kriska. Anybody got... Okay. Move the gunship out of Kriska's line so she can move in. Basically, at this point, anybody with kinetics is moving to surround it, just so we can hammer it with, you know, everything we've got at extreme close range. Right, we did remember to cast Disable. Good. It's a good job this game doesn't rate you on how long it takes you to complete the mission. Otherwise, we'd be failing royally on that front. Okay. Suppress fire. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is disabling, suppressing, and then just wailing with everything I've got. At least our lasers are reasonably effective. Kinetic barrage. Cute. Alright, lasers do much to it. Maybe to there. So you've at least got a 100% chance on those lasers. I mean, there's no subtlety or elegance to this. This is a dog pile. Now, this is a dog pile plus what probably counts as an abuse of one of the game's powers. But it's such a useful power that of course I'm going to abuse it. Because against single enemies, it is basically the most insanely useful thing in the game. Kinetic barrage. Kinetic barrage. Kinetic barrage. Kinetic barrage. Yes, there are a lot of kinetic barrages getting fired here. Alright, Sunrider, yours is going to be the kill. Thank you. Whew! That thing had 9,000 health. I can't even tell what, you know, it was good for financially, but I'm hoping it was a bucket load. Enemy neutralized, Captain. Well, that was unexpected. Any idea what that ship was? You're not going to believe this. During the battle, I matched the configuration of the main ship to a squad sank during the Alliance Imperial War over 100 years ago. Are you kidding me? You mean we fought a real ghost ship? It appears that the pirates we encountered earlier were salvaging parts from an old battle site. And the ghosts of the men who died 100 years ago were disturbed. Chigara's just cutting the channel now? Should we warp out, Captain? To be fair, there's no reason why... Yeah. Loot the bastard. Understood, Captain. Whatever the pirates were trying to dig up, it could help us win this war. Leave no stone unturned until we uncover something. Or in this case, vacuum-frozen body. Great, you just had to make it morbid. Warp successful, Captain. We've joined the Alliance fleet and are prepared to engage the Pact forces. Looks like we'll be doing this one by the book. All units, attack! Okay. Quick save. And research. Right. We got 8,000 intel, which is enough to do something, I suspect. How are our kinetics doing? 52 energy cost and 130 reactor available. So let's do that. Bring it down to 48. And increase the output of the reactor by another 2 points. 48. Okay, so we're still not quite there, but we're close. Actually, no. Now let's undo that, and instead spend a couple of points on your energy reactor. So that gives you... Yeah, okay. And onto the store, we want our cruiser back. Ooh, Ruvian Falchion. Using materials and data salvaged from the battle site, we can construct the Ruvian ghost ship we encountered in the nebula to the best of our ability. While nowhere near as powerful as the original, because of course it isn't, Falchion is still a deadly destroyer, featuring oversized kinetic guns and nose-mounted pulse guns. Its greatest asset is its speed and maneuverability, however, quicker and more nimble than most other vessels. You can have up to 2. Ooh. I think we just found new anchors. Cloaking field generator. A Ruvian relic capable of making a ride advantage from all standard... potentially useful. I'm still trying to save up for that Vanguard upgrade, though. So, yep. Okay. So, quick save. And proceed. Okay. So, what do we got? Significant Pact force. And because this game's designers are evil, you can guarantee there's going to be more Pact forces. So, let's think about the formation. Kari on point there. You there. Solar back there. You there. You there. You there. Anchor her on that half of the formation along with you. Keep them within the shield envelope of our allied units. Put the Ruvian Falchions on the flanks there, and if they're as nippy as it seems to imply, they could become exceedingly useful units as... oh look, they've only got 10% of the tip. Union battleships are mounted with enormous gravity guns that can move ships as well as riders. Ooh, excellent, we have allies. Now if I'd known that, you know, I'd have positioned the fleet slightly differently. Because as it stands, I'm going to have to move these guys into range to be supported by the fleet. That's okay. Didn't know I was going to have them, so I can certainly work around them. You know, it's not like I'd planned to have them and they suddenly got dropped somewhere other than where I thought they would. So they've got 120, so they are, yeah, they are pretty nimble. So, no significant defensive to speak of, though. Either way. Moderate hit. I say, I do genuinely like the fact it's giving you more units to play with. It would just be, you know, nicer if the game ran reasonably well while you had them. Awaken. Alright, Claude. Gravity. 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 Low ass hit chance, unfortunately. But sustained fire might just kill it. Or possibly not. Actually. Draw fire. What are their missile defenses like? Yeah, not amazing. Well, if I could take out some of the riders around it, which I can probably do. So those guys do have flak defenses, but they're not good ones. Gary, move up. Fire. Fire. Good. Now move back to formation. Okay, 60% are probably going to get... target. Good hit. And actually I can cast Shield Jam, which I should have thought of. Alright, which makes these guys a bit more vulnerable. Shot. Nice. Okay, so it's still got a moderate field of... Okay, the flight defenses are only going to be 50% effective. Should be enough to do not insignificant damage. And I know you can argue that I could use flak off, but I'd rather use a full-on disable on that one. She doesn't quite have enough to operate. It's okay. Laser barrage on him, please. Now, your laser barrage on him, please. That takes him out. Reduces the effectiveness of their defensive missiles, which should allow a decent number to get through. Yes! Okay. That's one support rider killed, and the other disabled by jamming. Okay, they're still clustered, which is going to make taking them out a little trickier, but not too bad. Good hit. Assault guns don't have the range. Missile strike feels wasteful. Yes, I feel like I'm going to have to reposition the... We'll see. You can fire off a few volleys. Yeah, complete miss. Good kill. I say low accuracy on the laser pulses, but that's quite acceptable to me. Okay, these guys are guarded by shields, so... Nice! The Sunrider's laser batteries are actually pretty good. I probably ought to... Should have cast all guard immediately, shouldn't I? Still, everybody's reasonably covered by defensive envelopes. You guys got... No. Flak defenses, yes. Shields, no. Alright. They're out of effective range of that rider, so at this point, there's nothing else I can do that's going to be worth doing. Oh no, you've still got a laser volley, haven't you? No. In fact, cast double shield jam on that guy. Alright. Okay. Yeah, those cruisers are going to take some fire. As it'd be nice if you're going to have allied units right from the start, if the game had the decency to tell you where they were, while you were deploying. Because that way you could, even if you can't control where they deploy, knowing where it is would actually allow you to build your formation around them. Rather than having to try and scramble them into it. Which leads to them getting wailed on like that. Yeah, more enemies. And, oh god, it's those... 3 of those bastards. Okay. First... Kill that. Seriously, at that range, even with Awaken, she doesn't have a guaranteed hit on it. But she's awesome, so it doesn't matter. Now kill him. Okay. Solar firing twice. Oh, so powerful. Alright. I want to get it up there. This one up there. That one can use the gravity gun to suck that one forward. Which brings it out of the defensive shield envelope of its allies. And into effective weapon range. Albeit not very effective, but... pulse lasers. Pulse lasers. Pulse lasers. Again, I feel like I should have those guys anchoring the rear of the formation and using that... Yeah, that's what I should be doing, shouldn't it? Oh well. Right, orders. Short range warp. Kinetic barrage, fire. Boom. Kinetic barrage. Fire. Still got missiles left. Or missiles and pulse lasers. Yeah, I'm tempted just for the hell of it to get that achievement for jumping around. What the hey, I've got the CP at the moment. Missile barrage, close range, massed flak defenses, so it didn't do much, but that wasn't why I did it. I did it for the sake of getting that achievement. Now, you can argue that that is basically the worst reason to do anything in a game. And you'd be completely right. Well, what can I say? It's fun sometimes. Okay, his shields are down. Lasers. Okay, she's still got draw fire up, so... Barrage. Nice. Barrage. It's probably not going to hit this time, but yeah. To be fair, with a 43% hit chance, even getting the one hit was worth doing. She hasn't got much after that. Alright, nobody needs disabling, so I'm going to cast Repair on our allied unit. And I'm going to cast Aim Up on Kriska, I think. She could do with it. Alright. Mostly enemy fast cruisers. Oh, bugger. Looking at my timer, I've overrun slightly. That's fine, because I'm no longer limited to 15-minute parts. But I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.